Hello everyone, Shadefyre here, and today I'm just going to be playing a bit more of Metroid Prime, because I have been playing it since I did the video, and I actually did end up starting over on Veteran because I looked it up, and apparently the normal in the Metroid Prime trilogy is actually a newer easy mode, and Veteran is the normal difficulty from the GameCube version, so I restarted on that. Only took me, half the time of the hour and a half to get back to where I was, and now I'm about halfway through the game. So I just felt like doing another video with more of the upgrades to kind of show that off if people haven't played Prime. So we are going to be getting a new suit for Samus in this video, as well as maybe some other stuff after that, depending on how long it takes. But, that's one of the major upgrades, so I figured that's a good point to talk about it some more. Alright. So I've got the power beam, I've got the charge beam, the wave beam, the ice beam. All I'm missing is the plasma beam. Oop. I tend to do that. I tend to walk back onto these things while I'm looking around. Alright, so we have gravity pulses within Phendrana. I'm pretty sure this is the gravity suit, which lets you walk around freely underwater, and I already know where to use that. I feel like this game has actually been very good about that. It captures that Metroid feeling of, okay, I can't get through here yet, and then you get an upgrade, and you're like, oh, I know exactly where to use that. It's kind of weird. It feels like it has more of a Dark Souls connected kind of world. I'm not saying that this is the Dark Souls of Metroid. I think that comparison has been done to death at this point. Nobody uses it anymore, but it does have a similar kind of world in that these areas interconnect in multiple ways, and not just like, here's the one elevator that leads to this area. It's like, oh, you found another elevator that leads to a part of the other area that you haven't even been to yet. Okay, so we are in Magmoor, because I think it's the only way to get to Phendrana. So, to get to Phendrana from here, still got a bit of a walk. It is right there, that's the closest one. Alright, so let's just cut through Magmoor. But yeah, I will say, again, that having now played a couple hours of this with this Prime hack version of the mouse and keyboard controls, this feels really fluid like this. It's not quite the same as playing this if you were just to play the regular Prime trilogy on the regular Dolphin, because they've essentially made keybind macros where it's multiple functions put together onto a single key to make it play smoothly. Fucking flying pirates. They take a lot of damage, or you can just freeze them and missile them like that. The ice beam is very slow. But it makes up for it because of the instant kills. Okay. So we want to go through this door. Oh, I can't actually get down there. I'm gonna go the long way around. Yeah, so I don't remember if there's a better shortcut to Phendrana that opens up later. Also, I'm not 100% sure which upgrades are unique to Prime. Like, I would have said, like, the spider ball and, like, the X-ray visor and stuff like that, but I guess Super Metroid had a X-ray visor, and it might have had a spider ball as well? I really gotta play that. Okay, where the fuck are we going? This way, right? No, this was an E-tank. I don't need to go down here at all. Alright, where is the exit? Nope, thought that was open. Watch as I get trapped in a very simple maze. Oh, thank you. He was just helping me escape. Okay, where's this door then? It must be tucked away in that corner. I also don't know how many of the upgrades from this reappear in Echoes, since I haven't really played Echoes. And I know it has its own set of suits and guns, but like the other stuff like the grapple beam and the spider ball and stuff like that. Okay. Straight ahead. Uh-oh. I've died a couple times in this, and about half of those deaths have been to lava/acid that I got stuck in. Because, you know, you can't jump very high when you're in the water. Oh, I already flipped you. Well, shit. So yeah, it's a little harder than I remembered, but definitely more on par with what I remembered than what the easy difficulty was. Because it did feel like, this is a little easier than even I remember. So I'm glad I looked it up after that video where I started to question it. I just thought it was more like the hero modes they added to the Zelda ports, or remakes, or remasters, whatever we're calling them now. Which are considerably harder because, you know, that's where, like, health does not drop. But yeah, I think you can tell by this how fluidly it plays. Okay, we also have to make sure not to pass it. So, how far are we? Oh god, we're like 5 rooms away. Alright, spider ball. Like, I can't see a reason they wouldn't have done something like this in the 2D games, but I can't remember it from the ones I have played. Okay, there's the Chozo Ruins? Tallon Overworld. I will say that Magmoor is actually one of the slowest areas to traverse when you just need to get somewhere else. Ugh, these fucking Magmoors. Like, Metroid is very much a game where you don't have to fight everything. You can pretty much just pass it unless you're specifically trying to do something and there's enemies in the way. So that's the Wave Buster. It is similar to the Super Missile for the Charge Beam. And it's one of the few completely optional upgrades in the game because you don't actually use it for opening anything or accessing anything. It's just a combat upgrade that lets you dump a bunch of missiles into a beam. Why am I going up here again? I think I have to go up here to get across. So now we just go around the bend. So I would have saved closer to the place, but there really wasn't any save points near me. Can I break this yet? No, Bendesium. I think Bendesium requires a power bomb, which is one of the fairly late upgrades you get in this. I think it's always one of the fairly late upgrades in Metroid. You have to kind of wait until they stop to do their missiles like that. Okay, so now we just need to go straight across. Okay, this isn't the room with the turrets, is it? Really, the only thing I've found that's kind of buggy with this so far is the thermal visor, and it's pretty much just a visual bug. It just looks a little weird with some things. Actually, it looks fine here, but there's some places where it seems like it's showing the skybox on glowing stuff. Here, you can't even see the ice beam because it's cold, so it's basically invisible on the visor. No, actually, you can't see it at all. Yeah, so it's a little buggy, but you can still see the things you actually need to activate with the thermal visor, so it's fine. It's not something you use that often. I can't remember if this game has a spring ball or not, because there's an upgrade in this room, but it's a little pain in the ass because you need to do a triple morph ball bomb jump, and if you fail it, you fall in the lava and take, like, almost a full tank of energy. Look how wide those shoulders are. I can't unsee it now that someone mentioned it. Okay, so let's see. We need to go, of course, all the way to the other side of Phendrana from, well, we could have gone there, but we had to go through the rest of Magmoor to get to that. So it's actually not too far. Phendrana has a lot of big open areas. And I don't think there's any other upgrades I can get here right now. Because a lot of them you need the plasma beam for to melt. Okay, this is not the right way. The right way is above me, so I actually think I have to go... God damn it. Like, this one we need to melt with a plasma beam. Let's use a super missile on him. I don't remember using the super missile nearly as much in my original playthrough of the game as I have been in this one. It just seems very useful. Okay, good. There is a shortcut here. So this should lead us, yep, towards where I fought the boss, Thardus, which is just a bunch of animate rocks. Oh, there's a big Sheegoth. Alright, we need to get up there, which means we need to go this way. No, not this way. We need to go past the Sheegoth. I hear an upgrade behind that wall. I might be able to drop on top of that, actually. No, can't make that jump. There's too much ceiling here. Here, go up here, and then up here. Oh, yeah, I guess I didn't need to go up here because I knocked down this thing already. So where was that upgrade? It's in that room over here. What? Oh, he's sucking up my things with his energy crystals. Is this anything? Oh, okay. That's a power bomb upgrade. Yeah. So we can't get that until we get the plasma beam, which I guess you get after the power bombs. Okay, where are we going? We're going straight. Shaking me around. I think I prefer to use the wave beam as my kind of go-to beam when I'm just walking around because it has the fastest fire rate. Or maybe not the fastest fire rate, but like a good trade-off between fire rate and damage. Not to mention spread. I could use super missiles on these guys, which also one-shots them. But that costs 5 missiles instead of 1. Man, I've actually been just kind of tanking these hits. Okay, so I do have the spider ball, which I didn't last time I was here. Except I don't think we need it. We might actually need to get back where I came out of the boss arena. I don't know if we'll have a boss in this video. I can't remember which boss is around here. But there is a save station right here. I'm going to top up my energy before we continue. Sometimes in this, I do kind of forget to save, and then I make a careless mistake, get stuck in lava, and lose like 45 minutes of progress. those are kind of the times when I'm like, ugh, I don't really want to come back to this right now. I'll end here and try it again another time. There's another upgrade down there. One-way access hatch. I wonder if you can get to that from here. I don't see any sneaky access holes. If I had the X-ray visor, I could just look through the wall to see where it is. But, thermal visor doesn't quite work the same. Alright, so to get to where Thardus was, we have to go this way. I think there's a turret right there. If not, I don't know what that red light is. Oh. Some of these space pirate sentry drones. They're pretty tanky, so I'll just use super missiles on them like that. I think the Prime games, though, are the only Metroid where you're actively switching beams instead of just stacking them. Because most of them, when you get, like, the wave beam or whatever, it replaces the previous beam while still having whatever unlocked attributes the previous one had. Okay, there's a Sheegoth in here. We don't need to fight this. Where are we going, though? Because I assume that's the only... Well, actually, we could probably get to it from Research Core as well. I was hoping I could get to it through here, because I have the Ice Beam. Where's that door, though? I think it's just up there. Yeah, so we should be able to get there. Oops. Gotta be a little further out. So this is the boss that actually gives you the spider ball, is in this arena. So, which door is this? Magmoor Caverns South. Okay, that would have saved us some time, it turns out. I don't remember exactly where all these places link up, so that's fine. Oh, this is another Phendrana track? I think every area has at least 2 tracks for just like the basic gameplay when you're not like fighting a boss or whatever. And that's another upgrade in there. I believe Phendrana in the underwater section that you need the gravity suit for has a different track as well. Okay. Where are we going? That will probably connect to the Research Core as a shortcut. So I should probably open that at least. I don't know why I did a double jump there. You don't take fall damage. Yeah, so it's all pitch black in here. I'm not going to go in here. I just wanted to make sure there wasn't anything I had to open up. So we got 2 doors. One above and one below. Well, I guess we'll check out the below one. Oh, the below one's underwater. So I think that's how we come out. Unless I can't get back up from here, which might be the case. It's not the case. Are Are you dead? I don't know why it was still letting me lock on. I hear Metroids. Glider. Docile airborne creatures with unusual magnetic properties. Gliders live a relatively peaceful existence. They have a magnetic signature tuned to common grapple beam technology. The sport of glider riding involves using a grapple to attach to a glider, then staying on it as long as possible. I do remember being able to swing from these guys. Yep, there is a Hunter Metroid. So Metroids in this are an earlier game enemy than they are in the old Metroid games, where they're kind of like very tough late game enemies, except for in Metroid 2, where they are the main thing you're supposed to be killing. Hunter Metroid, Adolescent Metroid. Energy Siphon Tentacle increases its threat level. As Metroids develop, they become more efficient predators. An energy-draining tentacle allows them to attack at a distance. Quick to anger, a Hunter Metroid will charge troublesome prey and attempt to ram them into submission. Cold-based attacks are still quite effective against these creatures. The Ice Beam is the traditional weakness of the Metroid, followed up by missiles. Okay, well, there's an upgrade to Missile Tank right there. I believe this is Phazon in the walls here. Which I can't scan. Can I get that yet? Nope. It's actually under the ice. Or is it? Kinda looks like it's under a tunnel. Usually it'll let you scan whatever's blocking it. So if you can't, it generally means that there's nothing particular blocking it. Maybe I just need to power bomb this whole lake. I don't know. Or drop a stalagmite on it. Definitely some I can drop, but I have to find the spot, which I might not be able to do without the glider. Okay, now the doors are accessible. I guess there isn't one. Oh, there's one lined up with the water, but it's that one there. Which, yeah, it looks like I need to be up kind of there to get to. I'm sure there's some way to sequence break that, because gotta sequence break everything. Okay, another save station. All Metroids destined for Phazon ranges in the mines must pass inspection. I guess these save stations are Space Pirate built, because there's always Space Pirate, like, message boards near them. Temperature-affiliated behavioral index for Metroids is available at research terminals. Access code LIFT22. So for anyone who decides to try and play this themselves, you know, if this is enticing enough to you, the idea of being able to play it with mouse and keyboard controls, one thing I will add that was giving me trouble, and this is just a general dolphin thing for me, is OpenAL has horrible sound stuttering if you use that as your sound API, so I would change that to one of the other ones. Because I keep thinking like, oh, okay, the game's just not running good on the emulator, but no, it's just the audio. So, switch that to something else. I forget what the first option is for this one. Uh-oh. I'm literally pinned by this fish. Wow, that took like 8 energy tanks. Whatever just happened there. So suddenly, things are bad. This fucking pirate. I gotta super missile him so he'll go away. Open up. Yeah, so I got, like, stuck in that fish, and it just zapped all of my energy. And that's why I shouldn't be strafing so much when on a small platform. Okay. Should probably go back and heal at that save station. Then again, we're like, what? A few rooms away? Where is our goal? Our goal is over there. Okay, so we're not that close, but still. I think I'll be alright. Unless I land on the exact same fish. Bastard didn't even drop any energy. Now, is this low energy sound more or less annoying than the low heart sound in Zelda? I would say less, but some people might find it worse. You get to see that eyes effect I was talking about, where you can see Samus's eyes during a big flash. Fuck you, fish. Okay, we're almost there. Looks like there's gonna be one hallway connecting to the other room. I wonder why these are all wave beam doors. Okay. We just need to not die and get the suit. Oh man, what is this? I don't remember this at all. Aqua Reaper. Powerful aquatic tentacle, part of a submerged organism. Similar in nature to the surface-based Reaper vine, the Aqua Reaper has adapted to a liquid environment. It shares the poor vision of its rock-dwelling cousin, relying on a crude sonar sense to seek prey. Unhindered by water, the Aqua Reaper has considerable speed and strength. It also doesn't have, like, an eye on it. Okay, this is probably gonna kill me. So I need to keep these tentacles submerged long enough to take out that fish. I don't know what part of this tentacle I have to hit to startle it. I guess just the tip. Well, somewhere in here is what we need. This thing appears to be emerging from the lava underneath the ice. I mean, I'm not seeing... Oh, well, there it is right there. I like how this went from being the screw attack icon to just all of the suit icons. Alright, Samus, let's power up. Get into the suit upgrade position. Alright, and now I can move normally in the water. Kinda hoping that would heal me to full health. Just as a bonus, but guess not. Okay, so I know where we can go with this, since I think we have a little bit of time left before we should wrap up. But, I don't know if there's somewhere else I should be going first while I'm here in Phendrana. Because it feels like the grapple beam is probably the next upgrade. I don't remember the exact order of upgrades. Yeah, there's something right here. Could also be above. I'm going to assume whatever it is, I can't get it yet. Usually that's the case. When you first get to an area and there's like missile tanks, you can't get them yet. Is that the same drone? I remember the other one having a beam attack. Alright, we also need to get our health back, so this will stop beeping at me. Speaking of dying in Metroid, to be fair though, I got a little fucked on that fish. Like, I haven't had anything like that happen otherwise. Is there a reason these guys don't drop health or anything, ever? Alright, where was that save station? There's that one there. That's not the one I'm thinking of. I mean, do I want to go to Magmoor South? That would lead me here, where there is a save station. I'm just thinking, can I get back to Tallon Overworld quickly? Yeah, that's not too bad, actually. So that'll be our path, I think. We'll at least get to the area I'm thinking of before I end this video, because it's a neat area and it has a really good track. So, to get there, just need to go back to this room. We just have to survive 2 rooms. Because if I die right now, that's going to be the end of the video. I'm not going back to get the gravity suit and everything. There we go. A little bit of health. I feel a little safer once I get to 1 tank, at least. Oh no, more fucking pirates. There we go. That's a full tank right there. Suddenly everything is looking up. Welcome to my till first death for Metroid Prime. How long can I last before I finally die? And it would probably be not that long. But I think my first death in this was actually to acid, because there was a room where I landed, I could not jump back out of the acid because I couldn't jump high enough, so I was just stuck in a corner, melting. This is the right way, right? I didn't actually need to morph ball to get down that. All right. So yeah, I'm looking forward to probably finishing this in the next few days and then starting Echoes. And And there will definitely be a first impressions on that, because I've watched a good amount of an LP of Echoes, but I don't remember very much of it. And I've never played it. Okay, so from here, we need to go left. And these guys are everywhere. There are more of these guys around than there are actual space pirates. Hey, you know what I forgot to do? I forgot to use that save station that was right next to the elevator. Maybe let's do that before we continue. As much as there's a thrill in the possibility of dying at any moment, it is a little tedious to have to go back through all that. It'd be real embarrassing to die to these things. This is also probably one of the only beams that I don't use without locking on. Oh, come on. Like, these guys are a little too annoying to ignore. I know how I said you don't fight most enemies, but, like, they just constantly spam missiles at you, and they can chase you since they fly. Now, make sure this is not the right way. We just did this almost, this path. We just don't have to go as far this time. Shoot the clam. And then, yep, back up. Can't really do anything in this room until you get the grapple beam either. Magmoor seems to be a very grapple beam heavy area. You still get some of those hesitant doors sometimes where they don't open right away. And now we're getting all these friggin' health drops now that I don't need them. Try to boost through that, but it took a little too long to transform. Okay, this will lead to the elevator we need. I actually feel like I don't know how well received Corruption was, because, you know, that was the only one of the trilogy that was released specifically for the Wii. And it did have a lot of, like, little motion control gimmicks, it sounds like, but I feel like I don't know what people's critical opinions of it were. I think it was fairly well regarded. Maybe not as much as when Metroid Prime came out, by comparison, but still pretty well regarded, I think. And people are still excited about a Prime 4, so couldn't have been that bad. I think Echoes is just considered the kind of odd man out, where some people hate it, some people really love it. So unlike in the other video I did, we now have the second Tallon overworld track, which is my favorite one of the two.
Anything down here? No. I was like, I got the water suit. What can I do in the water? Okay, so where are we going? We want to go this way to the frigate crash site, because that's where you pretty much entirely need the gravity suit. This part right here is the best part of the track. I can't get up there from here, but I can get up there from the ship. Remember when we were down there? Hold on. You can kind of see over the edge of the world right there. This is not where I want to go. I take a wrong turn. Oh, yeah, the frigate is actually down here. Where I think you need the morph ball to get through here. And this is the first place in the game you see these flying pirates if you come here early. However, they don't actually fight you, they just kind of are there and then they fly away. Just to let you know that space pirates are around, and so you can get a scan of them. So, this is a crashed space pirate frigate. I'm not actually sure if this is supposed to be the one that you go to at the start of the game, because that one kind of explodes when you leave. So I don't know if that crashed down here, and then that's this one, or if it's a different one, because there is multiple space pirate ships around Tallon IV. I can get this, now that I have the gravity suit. Maybe. If I jump from the right high enough spot. It's another 5 missiles. And I think there's another, like, water area down below. I'm just thinking of the store here. So let's head into the frigate, and maybe we'll wrap up here. I think it's probably been another 50-minute video, but like I said in the previous one, this is just a game that I can kind of keep playing without realizing how much time is passing. It delivers a steady little stream of upgrades and stuff to find that you don't ever feel like you're just doing busy work. I don't know what that is. There were turrets here. Maybe those don't respawn. Crabs. This track right here. This is like a perfect underwater track, which is why I did use it in one of my Subnautica intros.
Not sure how some of this stuff is just floating like this. It's like perfectly buoyant for that exact height. Is that another fucking pirate? Those missiles are way slower underwater. Oh, they do still track you, though. There's nothing to scan in here, is there? I haven't actually been to this area. I stopped right at the top of this room because I'm like, yep, I definitely need the gravity suit for that. It's just a big missile. Ooh. Very rarely I'll get, like, a chuggy stutter like that. Like, maybe once in an hour. This is powered down. Need to energize the conduits, which means you need to switch to the thermal. But yeah, it's like, I kind of remember this being very hard to see intentionally. But as long as you can still see the conduits, that's all that really matters. I saw the last one. There it is. Okay, that's what those red lights mean. That's a conduit door. I hadn't actually made that connection. I don't remember what's in here. Like, I don't remember what the upgrade you get here is. Primary door control is inoperable. Auxiliary controls must be used. Okay, that's another conduit door. So I think I could have done some of this without the gravity suit, since there's not a lot of jumping involved. Is this a save station? Okay, that is a save station, so I think we're going to end here in a moment. I just wanted to get to this area. But yeah, I'm enjoying my time with revisiting Metroid Prime and looking forward to playing some of the other two as well. Concussive blast should destroy the lift's door panel. Okay, I was expecting it to need at least a missile. Energy tank number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think there are 10 energy tanks in this game. Though, looking at the bar, it looks like there's room for about double what I have now. You definitely need them against certain bosses. Like, I don't know if it's really a spoiler to say that Metroid Prime is the final boss of Metroid Prime, and it is actually a pretty difficult boss. Ow. But yeah, so maybe someday I'll do an LP of the Prime games, but there's definitely going to be some 2D Metroid in the near future. Along with 100 other things that I'm going to do, of course. It's really just finding the time to edit all the stuff that's the problem, not to record it. Tell me this needs a second one. Oh, it needs 3. It's a lot for just a regular crappy door. But yeah, this is pretty cool. So, if you haven't played Metroid Prime and you're kind of interested in this, check out primehack, which is mostly already set up. You don't have to do any, like, you know, key binding or anything like that. It's already all in there. It's kind of just a pick up and play branch of Dolphin for this specific game. So, thank you for joining me, and I hope you are looking forward to maybe a little more Metroid in the future, as well as those first impressions. But until then, y'all take care.